Siema, tutaj masa. Jesteśmy w obozie.
I'm sure you have things to deal with.
Hey,
I've not seen you before. Who are you? A fresh-faced young man eager to experience the thrill of an outlaw's life?
maybe.
I can't think why else you'd be here. There are warm alehouses and welcoming brothels in the town. Food and indoctrination at the monastery.
Are you a woodcutter for the camp?
Just because I'm cutting wood doesn't mean I'm a woodcutter. Actually, I'm a hunter. My lads and I provide meat for the camp.
Shouldn't you get...
I'd love to, believe me. But Brogar would nail me to a tree if I left this wood unsawn.
Brogar?
One of the Don's lieutenants, the leader of the fighters, a, shall we say, powerful, single-minded man.
And you're his personal woodcut.
For my sins,
Why does he want you to do it?
I tangled with him, and now I have to pay. We live by Brogar's laws out here.
Brogar's laws, not the Don's.
The Don wants me to hunt, Brogar wants his fire stoked. You judge who's really in charge.
Why don't you stand up to Brogar?
Him and all his fighters, you mean?
So everyone's afraid of him.
You clearly haven't met him yet. Then you'd understand. He's over there. Go and introduce yourself. Then decide whether you'd stand up to him.
How can I become one of the...
Firstly, I need to tell you a couple of things. The Don's a powerful man. Well, he was. Since we've been in this swamp, he's hidden in that temple. Hasn't been out for weeks. His wife Rachel's been trying to run the camp. She's the one you need to impress if you want to meet the Don.
Rachel? Right.
Before you charge up to her, you need to be aware of...
Brogar?
You're learning.
Why can't I...
If you can't get Rachel on your side, maybe you could get past the guard at the temple. Maybe.
Sounds like it could be worth a try.
True, but it's a long shot. Rachel might be your best way in.
So you lead the hunters?
Normally, yeah, but as you can see, I've got vital woodcutting work to do. So right now, my hunters are running wild like free spirits. Or they think they are.
Can you teach me?
Sure you wouldn't rather chop wood?
I was thinking more of hunting.
Then you're talking to the right man.
Can you teach...
I to kosztuje wszystko. Mam 20 punktów humoru. Myślę, że walkę mieczem. Łucznictwo. Znaleźć kogoś do walki mieczem.
Hey, you don't look like the rest of the Don's men.
Me? I'm the one the rest of them treats like dirt. Day in, day out, me and my workers try our best. And they need us, the bosses. But do they realize that? I wish they'd come and see what it's like. See if they like being eaten by swamp worms.
Why is it so bad here?
We keep losing men to the worms. And there are even worse fates too. I'd rather be anywhere else. But we have to collect anything made of gold and take it to Beppo. I didn't expect to have to fight the monsters here. We're not trained for it. And that bastard Brogar should be protecting us. But do his fighters ever come and help? Do they, hell? Too drunk, most of them.
If I'm going to take...
I can give you workers' clothes, that's all. And you'd have to pay. After all, you're not a worker. Why should I clothe you?
We're all stuck on this island in this swamp together. We might as well help each other. I'll see if I can get your workers back to work.
You won't. If I can't, what chance does a stranger have?
Are you in charge of the work?
Yeah, I'm supposed to oversee the workers of the excavations. But morale is so low that the men don't care anymore.
So the excavations have stopped.
They won't be happy when they find out. The Don's supposed to be a fair man, but Brogar isn't, and he should be protecting us. If any of my men were good at fighting, they'd have gone long ago. They'd be living it up in the bars and brothels of Harbour Town.
I can talk to Brogar for you.
Don't. It'll only cause trouble. We've tried everything. Brogar's not going to...
Are any of your workers around?
They should all be at the excavation site. But that doesn't mean they will be. You'll recognize them. They'll be wearing workers' clothes, even if they've got no intention of working. Uncontrollable, most of them. That's what the swamp and being ignored does to you.
You really have given up, haven't you?
Well, you would in my position. It's hopeless. Hopeless.
Hopeless isn't a word I use. Maybe I can do something to help. How many excavation sites are there?
3. 1 east of the temple, and 2 right in the middle of the swamp. Look for the artifact crates. They mean you're in the right place.
Right. What can...
Nothing. I'm not...
You've already...
Yeah, but I'm not dead. I'd rather take my chances with the worms than get Brogar angry.
Brogar can't be that bad.
Brogar is all bad. Ask the hunters. They'll tell you what he's capable.
Well, I offered to help.
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Things in the room.
Hey,
Lost, are you? Don't you worry about it. I'll take care of you.
who are you?
Craig. And if you want a fortune in gold, I'm your man.
Think I'll keep my gold close to my skin.
A little flutter never does any harm. Come on, loosen up.
What odds do you offer?
Ah, you're interested. Ha, listen up. I'll explain. You give me a sum in gold. If you win, I'll pay you back double.
And if I lose?
There are no losers, only future repeat gamblers. I'll just keep your gold warm and...
I don't like faces I don't know well, and your face is too pretty. Slap some makeup on you and you could work the brothels.
You're a
I took the advice my teacher gave me. Find something you like and make it your job.
You know I'm new here then.
Shiny skin, gormless expression. You're not the first. It's the heap of gold in the temple. It sucks in idiots like fly. But there's no one round here that wants to split their share of the Don's gold any further.
Where did the
See that temple? We took it. And guess what? It was full of gold and now it's full of guards, an ogre, and surrounded by us. There are temples all over the island. Why don't you bugger off and find your own?
You just...
Yeah, it's that simple. Go on, try it. Then you'll see the beasts that come charging out of those ruins. You have to deal with them before you get to the shiny stuff.
So you've cleared all those creatures out of the ruins?
Keen to see them, are you? All right. We'll go to a temple ruin. You help me deal with the creatures there. Then you can get your share of the...
You've got to...
Good. Follow me.
He got his head stuck. They had to rub animal fat on his ears. You know how his ears stick out. Almost pulled them clean up.
Can't say the lid with it before.
The thing needs washing. Stinks worse than the town cesspit in summer.
Once this was all...
This way. Now, no one can see us here, so let's have ourselves a little chat.
What about?
I've met people like you, troublemakers.
Right. So we're not here for the temple.
You're getting the picture. It's just you and me, and you're gonna give me your gold.
Let's get...
See? I knew you were trouble. Time to fight!
Oj, no ładnie, ładnie.
This way. Nah,
What a...
I've met people like... You're get... It's just you and...
Can we...
I don't want to talk. I want you... Every scummy weasel that turns up here costs me a sh...
Let...
See? Time to fight! Follow me. Nah,
What?
I've met people.
Can we...
I don't want every
Let's get this...
See? Time to fight!
No nie wierzę.
What about?
I've... You're get... It's...
Let's...
See? Time to fight! Follow me. This way.
What about?
It's
Let's...
time to fight. So, you're still here.
You made me feel so welcome.
You want to stay in this shithole? You're welcome to it.
No w końcu. No nie chcę tam iść. Nie teraz. Chcę iść do beczki z wodą.
They were right below us the whole time.
The east. Ruins in the east.
Then they talk about
Jak się prześpię.
weirder than we think. Weirder than we can dream.
Leave everything alone.
Haven't you got nothing better to do? You going to stand here all day?
Are you the local blacksmith?
Blacksmith? I look like I spend my days making fucking horseshoes. I'm a pewterer, a gilder, a worker of and I'm not looking for an apprentice. Particularly one that doesn't know the difference between a metal one.
Do I look...
You don't look like you've got the coin to be a customer. What you want?
I'm looking...
Looking is for loot. Paying gets you the goods.
What have you...
Złota. Wytrychy. No nie mam.
What have you... Have you got any sword?
Just what I got here. My stock of ore. You bring me some iron ore, I can make you some blanks.
I want to trade...
Piece of piss. Some...
How much?
Say 8 lumps. If you just 10 for a bastard, 12 for a two-handed.
Do you need help? I'm looking for work.
No one here looks for work. The only thing people here look for is... And you don't look like you're any different.
Do you...
Gold. You just see the money in it, don't you? Well, there's no point you thinking about getting wealthy here. Every crumb of gold out there belongs to the Don.
Everyone has to give their gold to the Don.
If you know what's healthy for you, once a month you have to take the Don his share.
And how much is his share?
You see anyone round here looking wealthy?
Not unless mud is the local currency.
Well, you should see the gold he has in his temple. Hordes of it. I can see that look in your eye. Fancy a slice, do you? You'll end up in pieces with those thoughts in your head. What do you want to see that... try standing on a tree outside the temple. You're not going to get closer than...
No one gets to see him. There has to be some way. There must be some way to...
If it doesn't glitter, he doesn't give a toss. I wouldn't be surprised if one day he had his wife.
Is there something he wants then? Something...
We found a sword pommel. Beautiful bit of work. Supposed to belong to some garrison commander before he pissed. You find the blade for that pommel, the Donna kiss your hairy ass. Fuck it, I would too.
I'll find...
You want to look for it, be my guest. But you take one piece of that blade for yourself, one bit of glittering gold, I'll hear about it.
I wouldn't dream of it. Where can I find this sword blade that Don wants?
If you believe the stories, the ogre dragged the garrison commander off where those temple ruins are. If anyone has found anything there, they're bound to shoot their mouth off. Particularly seeing as those bits of... There's a pisshead called Lewis, reckoned he'd seen something. But he's a sack of shit.
So you...
If I can get all the pieces, can't do jack shit.
Take that pretty face somewhere else.
Waif and stray looking for pity? Or fortune hunter looking for gold? Looks like I've got another mouth to feed.
Are you the cook?
Amongst other things, you have to be adaptable in these times. One day you've a sword in your hand, the next, a ladle. And the cooking relaxes me, if you call stirring wild boar and bruggelweed cooking. Sorry, forgotten my manners. I'm Rachel. Here, new mouth, take this meat, freshly cooked.
How are things around?
Perfect. I don't know why we didn't move out of the town into the swamp earlier. The Inquisition are sucking the life out of the town, but this swamp is sucking the life out of us. We used to be close, all of us. Everyone made their share, worked for their share. Now it's falling apart. And with Esteban in that damn temple, I'm the one trying to hold it together.
Can I help?
And why would you want to do that? What do you want, new mouth? Lazy cutthroats, idle thieves, and mosquitoes. Why do you want in on this?
Why do you think things are falling apart here?
It's those ruins. They've got everyone's mind on treasure. Even my Esteban. The whole place is being dug up. Although I'm certain that not everything that's being found is being delivered to the camp. Esteban makes sure that all the workers get a share of the gold. He's very fair like that. But someone is looking to line their own pockets.
You think the Don is...
He's a complicated man. The Inquisition's takeover of Harbour Town shook him up badly. All we've got is this place, and it's fragile, especially at the moment. I really don't need someone stirring up trouble.
I need to...
Join the queue. I'm thinking of joining it myself. You can talk to me. When Esteban's busy, and he's always busy, I'm in charge.
But can you get...
No. Look, he needs time alone to think. I'm always having to turn people away, even his good friends. Why would I make an exception?
I don't trust the Inquisition.
Another person without a home. I don't even recognize you from Harbour Town. Are you sure you're not? If you want to stay, then you better make yourself useful. Everyone needs to pull their weight here, and no one gets to see Esteban unless they have something valuable or important for him.
You sound like you need help.
You do that. But, well, if you really want to stick your hand in this beehive, you're welcome to. We can certainly use the help. Everything seems to... Go to the camp lieutenants and see what sort of problems they're having. That should help you get a picture of what's happening here. Maybe we can root out the source of this rot before it reaches Esteban.
About your... I was told you're short of food. You need more meat?
Finally, someone who wants to do some work. Yes, I need 10 haunches of... You bring me the meat, and I'll put a little gold.
I never say no to gold. So who are the...
If you can't find that out yourself, how are you going to help me? Just go and talk to everyone. You'll find them. You'll soon see who's in charge and who thinks they are.
Hey,
Hey, what? You better be from Hawkins. I need those crates moving.
what crates?
The ones full of artifacts? What else are we moving? Damn Hawkins. His workers should have delivered them by now. I knew it was too much responsibility for the old coot.
I've just arrived here. I'm not from anyone.
Lazy more like. Bet you never done a decent day's work in your life.
What's in these artifact crates?
Puppies. Artifacts, what do you think, genius? Everything that's dug up from the ruins gets crated up. But keep your mitts off them. If you're looking for gold, then do some work. You dig for the Don, then you'll get your share.
I'll think about it. So you're in charge of moving boxes, right?
They're not just any old boxes. They're full of artifacts from the excavation sites. They get dug up, they come to me, and then they go to the Don.
Oh, so you're not even moving boxes for yourself then?
When you get an important role here, then you can make jokes. Until then, shut your bleeding mouth.
Let's talk sensible. I could help you get your crates.
Think you can? All right.
No sense in asking if you know the magic word.
What magic word? Here, you're not with that Inquisition lot, are you? Look, I'll have no magical nonsense around here.
Where are these crates you want moved?
At the excavation site, but they should be here. I swear, those workers are being slack just to wind me up.
Stop where you are. You ain't going another step closer to the Don. Hey, are you
Guarding.
most important? I make sure people don't just stroll, and I'm not pissing Rachel off or I won't get any grub. So, move along.
How do I get...
The Don is busy. He's thinking.
Right, I'll go.
I ain't got no work for you. Go and see Sam or Hop.
Tu na bagnach coś wygląda jakby było. Najpierw mnie ciekawi.
you alone out here?
What?
Are you alone out here?
Yeah, don't yell, I'm deaf. You seen my full of beer glass thing goes smash if you drop it.
You mean...
That's why I said, you got bad hearing. The bottle was right. It was here. No, here somewhere.
You're drunk.
So, I'd rather be dead drunk than dead, and we're all gonna die soon anyway. You wait. When the white robe shows up...
White robes?
Yeah! The white robes. White! From the
Inquisition?
Yeah! What do white robes want in a swamp? Huh? They'll end up brown robes. Ha! Stinking. Swamp.
Don't you think you've had it?
Enough? Enough? Oh, I can't drink it. Have you been to the Don's camp? I can tell you once you've spent a couple of days there. You'll start on the source.
Why? What's wrong with the camp?
Bunch of total arsehole. Always screwing each other over. I don't trust a single one of them. The worst bastard is Bro. He's a bastard's bastard.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. Came from the sea, from the mainland, and now.
Have you ever met a white robe?
You're insane. I'd run like a stabbed rat if I ever saw one.
I can believe it.
Where's that damn bottle? It's my bottle. Stop waving that around. Well done.
Well done.
Leave me be.
Hawkins, Lorenzo. Okej. Ja kończę. Trzymajcie się.